Hello guys, I'm so excited that finally I have just received my new book, The Bible of Bodybuilding. It's a book that consists of 400 pages. You can purchase this book on Amazon, and this book contains my former books, The PEDs used in sports and the good, the bad, and the ugly, plus the training, nutrition, supplementation, but also including extra features, Q&As about gear, about HRT, but also a quiz regarding supplements, diet, and of course PEDs. So the Bible of Bodybuilding on Amazon, both on ebook and Kindle version.
Hey everybody, welcome to Ask Dr. Testosterone, starring Dr. George Touliatos, brought to you by his new book, The Bible of Bodybuilding, available on Amazon.com. And if you're on Amazon.com looking for bodybuilding books, look at that, Real Bodybuilding, Ron Harris, get that one too. And now all the way from Athens, Greece, please welcome Dr. George Touliatos. Hey, George. Ooh. So,
Hello, Ron. It's the final week before the Arnold. I have prepared almost everything, but my luggage, I'll make it tomorrow, and I hope this this to be my very best, because I was really prepared for this trip, emotionally, but also physically, and academically, so I arrive at my best. I want to bring my best self to the lectures, to the presentations. I have brought with me 5 Bibles as a gift to VIP, some olive oil, the Greek product, yeah.
I can't believe they let you bring olive oil over. I guess so. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's 100 ml, so 5 bottles. It's a small sample for your salad.
Right on. Okay.
Anyway, and yeah, so I'll arrive on Wednesday noon over there, 5 o'clock local time. I hope if I feel okay to hit the gym.
Wow. God bless you. I never try to train when I'm there. Just to let people know, we're recording. Yeah.
So preoccupied. Yeah. So busy.
I have to let people know we are recording this a week ahead of time. We're recording this the Monday before the Arnold. So if that's why it just sounds weird. So since we're doing it before the Arnold, Doctor, why don't we both give our top 5 predictions? And when this airs, people will see how correct we were.
Sure, yeah.
So give me your top 5 for Arnold Classic.
My top 3 easy is Brandon Curry, Steve Kuklo, and William Bonac, the top 3. And I believe Kuklo is ahead of Bonac because he's younger. He has more. He's more fresh. More shows in his legs.
Yeah.
And then I'm having Reagan, the Canadian guy. Yeah. He's in good shape. With I saw him really good prepared, and with Milos.
Yeah.
And then I have the top 5. Come on.
Well, we got Brett Wilkin, we have Justin Rodriguez, Samson.
Max Charles, Max Charles perhaps. But there are top 9, the total 9 competitors, huh?
Yeah, so everybody made the top 10. Everybody made top 9. I don't know what to do with my top 5 because I got Brandon Curry winning, but that's easy. That's an easy pick. I don't know after that.
Well, there's some fans of Bonac. I believe that Bonac will do the 3-peat, but I believe Curry will do the 2. Will repeat that.
I actually interviewed Bonac a couple of days ago, and he's working with Chad Nichols for this show. So
it's interesting.
I hope.
But we have to admit that Curry peaked, and he is in his best. His prime. Yeah. His legs are, they're bigger. And his upper torso is amazing, phenomenal V-taper,
Yeah.
I guess he's going to be bigger and the same definition like the last Olympia.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was your top 5. I can't give it in any particular order, but I think the top 5 in no particular order after Curry is going to be Bonac, Brett Wilkin, Justin Rodriguez, Steve Kuklo. Is that already 4 people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, man. That's tough because I think Samson,
Max Charles.
Max has. They all have a chance. I mean, it's it's a really good lineup with 9 guys. I think this
Well,
is
suddenly Macmillan dropped. I guess it was because of his legs, he said.
that's what he hasn't given a reason. He hasn't posted why. I looked, I was watching
And
him.
Hakeem is due to COVID.
He got COVID and he recovered, but he lost about a month of prep and just he wasn't going to be at his best. He knew he wasn't. And if he's not at his best, he would take, like last place or close to it. They only like to see him shredded. Anyway, we'll see what happens, or we'll see what happened, because this is going to air after the Arnold. Let's see if somebody was able to pull off a real shocker like Bonac and beat Curry. If that happens, that'd be top story of the year. So let's get into some questions, Doctor. This is an easy one for you. Will Deca show up as testosterone on lab work?
No, it does not. And we have answered this before. No, it does not affect the total testosterone levels. No.
Okay. I mean, the only time you could see Deca in your blood work is if they were drug testing you, right?
Well, yeah, this is, it's under the anti-doping test, and it's one of the worst substances that can be detected, 18 weeks afterwards.
I've heard like 10 months. In rare cases, it's been detected, the metabolites. Okay, so this is another question. This is more helpful to more men out here, because hair loss is a big problem for us men. I have a question about hair loss medications. If a natural guy with normal test levels, no PEDs, takes finasteride 1 milligram every day, will he encounter side effects from loss of DHT, or does that only happen if his hormones are already not optimized? Also, is it generally worth cutting DHT production with finasteride for a natural, not exogenous hormones, even with a low dose of 1/4 milligram, 0.25 milligram every other day? From what I understand from the literature, most natties have side effects from finasteride, while enhanced guys can cope with them due to their elevated and stable levels of exogenous androgens.
Yeah, this is true. And actually, for the hair itself, it's better to provide testosterone with finasteride rather than finasteride alone, because the hair grows thicker with testosterone as long as we block the reduction of DHT. That's why we have more hairy back or, hairy chest with testosterone and androgens. Yeah. But if we block the reduction and the thinning, then we have a thicker hair production, especially with dutasteride, because finasteride blocks the prostate. Dutasteride blocks the scalp also, both receptors.
Okay, cool. So next one is, a lot of people say TREN doesn't aromatize into estrogen. Would it be right to say TREN increases progesterone, which therefore raises estrogen levels? I've been taking 100 milligrams test sip twice a week, which puts me at 800 test level. I take 0.50 half Arimidex every 3 weeks, which puts my estrogen at 20. Been doing this for 8 years. I recently added TREN at 100 milligrams 3 times a week. I felt something was off, so I did some blood work. Test was 750, prolactin 18, estrogen 103. So the only change he made was
progesterone is related to prolactin, most likely, but Trenbolone does not convert to estrogen itself. Now, if we combine it with an aromatizing agent like testosterone, then yes, estrogens can elevate, and also prolactin is also a case to elevate as well. Okay. So we don't care about using Trenbolone before the show because it does not convert to estrogen along with Masterone, for instance. Okay. But if we stack it with testosterone propionate, then there is a problem.
Sure. Okay, here's an injury question. I've ruptured my middle quad, excuse me, quad tendon, and just wondering, what is the best rehab for it? Any drugs I can take for the tendon, or supplements or vitamins?
So TB500, BPC 157, growth hormone, collagen powder, vitamin C, lysine, proline, also to synthesize collagen. I guess this is some basic stuff.
Okay, cool. I'm a 60-year-old natural bodybuilder and have a total testosterone 700, wow, free 19.68. Those are lab core values. The total is in nanograms per milliliters, and the free is in PG, is picograms. Is that what that is?
Yeah, this is weird. I mean, they're not in the same scale.
Okay. So he wants to know why, or would boron help increase his free testosterone?
Yes, absolutely it can. But also apart from boron, which is a supplement, you can use either some androgens like Muscular or synthetic, which is synthetic DHT. DHT itself,
Yeah.
Muscular, which is provider, and also Masteron, which is drostanolone, does not convert to estrogen.
Yeah.
Testosterone itself also. And perhaps some DHA, that is a slight androgen from the adrenals.
Have you ever heard, doctor, of a 60-year-old drug-free man with a testosterone total of 700?
No, well, 50-year-old with 500, it's something I've heard of, yes.
Yeah, this guy's doing very well though, huh? 60 years old with a test like that. God bless you, sir. Okay. Hi, doctor. When would you use test propionate, and how much is a good amount to use to get the benefits?
What do you mean? When do you use it?
Yeah,
Propionate.
yeah. Is there
When
yeah,
you don't,
yeah, when's it? Because we use test sip, testananthate, sustanon.
but actually we use propionate, the fast-acting esters, when we want to avoid further production of estrogens. It aromatizes, of course, but it clears the system faster. So allegedly during the cutting phase, we use the fast-acting esters. Of course, we can block the estrogen by aromatase inhibitor if we use an anthate or propionate. Yeah. And also it gives you a faster kick. So let's say we inject on Monday, and then on Wednesday, we're gonna feel the kick, unlike the propionate when we start the cycle, right?
Yeah.
But of course, we have the frequent peeing, which is a point for some people. It's nerve-wracking, you know?
Yeah.
But they feel the saps, and they feel the drive and the kick the very next day.
Yeah, I mean, the propionate, I believe, is used very widely in sports or events that are drug tested, because they can use it up until.
You can say that also, yes.
Yeah, a few days before. You know, I certainly do not condone cheating in sports, but that's what a lot of people use.
Also, if you want to have a good, sexual performance, you may inject the day before, and in the day after, your testosterone will be spiked.
Yeah, so you stack that with some Cialis, dude, you'd be like a sexual tyrannosaurus. Yeah. Okay. Next one is, Dr. T, I've been off training due to surgery. I'm going to go on an 8-week cycle, 250 milligrams testosterone and nanthate divided 1.2 or 125. I guess he'll do that twice a week, and 200 Deca, 4 IUGH. This guy's kind of copying me. I'm going to add Lantus insulin. Just wondering how many IU of insulin to take. I cannot take fast-acting insulin. I pass out. Wow.
Listen, you can control the fast-acting insulin by knowing exactly what you're doing. Because if you use a slow ester, you go to bed and you don't eat the proper amount of carbs, then you may die in your sleep, okay? So yes, the fast-acting is dangerous, but be prepared for this. So first of all, calculate how much is your blood glucose before, okay? And then how much is your body weight? And then according to your body weight, you can adjust the units and the amount of carbs. So let's say if you're 220, 100 kilograms, you're gonna need 10 IUs daily with 100 grams of carbs. So you can split 2 doses of 5. Post-workout is the one, and after breakfast the second, because the insulin sensitivity is higher. Okay. Cool. And always eat first and then inject the insulin, okay?
Yeah, I mean,
because I guess Dallas did the opposite.
Yeah, I mean,
he was rushing to eat to elevate his blood glucose, and he didn't make it.
Yeah, I don't know much about diabetes, but don't a lot of diabetics keep glucose tablets around them at all times in case they feel themselves going into that real low blood sugar? Yeah,
because sometimes when you feel stressed, your blood glucose fluctuates, you know?
Yeah. Okay, our last question comes to us from Sydney, Australia. Hi, Dr. T. My wife and I are trying to make a baby. I had a semen analysis and my sperm is good. I was wondering if I start clenbuterol on its own, will it affect my sperm or fertility?
No, it does not shut off the HPDA, you know, it's not an androgen.
Right.
You can also improve your semen by taking vitamin E and zinc. No, 200 milligrams of vitamin E with in the morning with food, and zinc at night. It improves the spermatic fluid, you know. Yeah. but no, there's no correlation with a beta-2 agonist and the fertility.
Right. Yeah, people are going to start looking for cleanse soon. I remember there was a cleanse shortage in the USA last summer. I don't know why, because there's a shortage of like everything now because of COVID, right? So I just remember like everybody was messaging me, do you know where I can get some cleanse? Because it was like nobody could find it last summer. Anyway, that's it, doctor. So this is airing after the Arnold. I hope you had a great experience with your lecture at the Arnold Education Seminar. Watching the show, I'm sure it's going to be a great show, or it was.
I'll see you at the meet and greet. I'll see you at the meet and greet. I'll take perhaps a picture with you, a small video, post at the stories.
Yeah, definitely.
And then at the finals, hopefully we're going to sit close.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be right up front, like the important people we think we are. Yeah. I hope I'm up front.
You visit the expo also?
Yeah, we'll have a little time to go to the expo, I think, because we like to go around and grab some interviews between downtime. We just don't, because there's so many divisions now, judging takes so long, don't usually get much time to see the expo because we're covering.
You're not going to be at the amateur, huh?
No.
The amateur.
No. I haven't been to the amateur since I covered it with Giles. Giles and I used to sit there and do the Arnold amateur coverage for like 2 days. Like when it would be like a Thursday and a Friday, two whole days and nights. It's a big show. Anyway, all right. Well, doctor, looking forward to seeing you. Looking forward to the Arnold Classic.
Safe travels.
Yeah, safe travels. Everybody, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when we got new videos. Give it a thumbs up. Click like, share, comment. Leave your questions for the next episode right here in the comments. And thank you for watching Ask Dr. Testosterone with George Touliatos, MD. We'll see you next time.